You see this right here? This is the large and in charge grill on the brand new 2021 GMC Yukon Denali with a diesel engine. And I would wager this right here is the best full-size SUV you can currently get. Not just an example of it, this particular one. Why? Well, let me show you. And it all starts with style. If you just take a look at this truck, and this is of course my personal opinion on style, I think it looks better than the Tahoe or a Cadillac Escalade. It's a little bit understated yet premium, luxurious, and just look at those headlights. They're also very, very macho, and attention to detail is spectacular with its LEDs and the GMC logo right there in silver. Nice touch. Another kind of subtle touch is right here, the engine badge on this fender, Duramax 3-liter. So yeah, so it's not loud, it's not announcing itself in a huge way, but I think that's great. And yes, you can get this SUV with a big 6.2 liter V8 as well. So why do I think this is better? What you usually want in a premium SUV, or in fact any vehicle, is effortless power. And this engine, it's a straight 6 turbocharged diesel, I think delivers it, because it has 460 pound-feet of torque, the same torque that's available in that big V8, but this torque arrives much sooner, which means with its 10-speed automatic transmission, all you have to do is just breathe on the gas pedal and you can kind of effortlessly take off. And it's also a quiet experience. Well, let me show you. Let me start the engine with the hood open, and I'm gonna close it with all of its insulation. You should barely hear it. Okay, you can kind of hear that there's something going on there. It's a diesel engine. And then I do this. It might as well be any engine because it's that quiet. So that's check, right? It's got the look, I think. It's kind of got the torque. It's got the power. And then, well, let's go inside because I need to show you exactly what this cabin is all about. Oh yeah, but before I tell you more about the interior, there's another number, and it's this: 22 mpg combined, 26 highway and 20 city. And this is a gigantic, luxurious SUV that can seat up to 7 people in this configuration, and it still can get excellent fuel efficiency. Not that, I mean, it's critical in a luxurious SUV like this, but it's still nice to know that you're fairly efficient. Then you have a fully unique interior. This is quite nice. You've got wood inlays, leather. It's very upright. It feels very trucky. When I sit in this Yukon, I kind of feel like I'm inside of a vault. Feels very secure and very nice. I have a heads-up display in front of me. You can kind of see this plastic section right here. I've got a premium stereo system, nice leather. Look at the stitching. I have a couple of tricks. Yes, I can still move my center console and reveal secret storage cubbies. Of course, any luxury vehicle needs to have something like this. And I can retract it. It used to be that GM SUVs used to have a little cubby behind the infotainment screen, but this is the next best thing, I think. And look at this, a large system right here, really nice high definition screen. I have Apple CarPlay, Wi-Fi, all the good stuff. I can tow a trailer. This truck tows around or close to 8,000 pounds. I can take a look at my cameras, take a look at my wheels, front, take a look at the transmission. I think this is pretty cool. It takes maybe a little while to get used to, but I've got reverse, I've got drive, neutral, or park. It's pretty quick and easy to understand, and it's right here, right in hand. I have heated and ventilated seats. It's getting a little warm, so I'm gonna turn my ventilated seats on. On this driver's side on the left, I have my heads-up display controls. I have my trailer brake controller. Right here are my lights switches, including fog lights. By the way, on the Tahoe, you cannot get a fog light. I don't know why, but on this truck you can. And this is really special. This is the four-wheel drive controller and air suspension height controller, all in one. I can go down, I can go up, and then I can switch from two-wheel drive to four-wheel drive auto for various conditions that are changing. Or if I know I need to have four-wheel drive or four low, I have that as well. Plus, I have a plethora of driver assistance technologies, including lane departure warning, and of course parking sensors, and hill descent control, and my traction control system. Everything you need. Of course, any luxury vehicle also needs to be very comfy in the back seat, and I'm just over 6'2", and I have plenty of leg room. I have headroom, not extreme amounts of headroom, but I do have it. I have my cup holders right here, easy reach with this center console scooched back just a little bit. I can control my heat and AC settings, my heated seat right here in the back. Also my HDMI connections, so I can watch a movie or something else on the screen, or I can navigate and send my destination to the driver, and so they can drive me wherever I want to go. Or if I have more people, I can go in the back. Alright, so what happens if you need to store cargo? Well, very easy. You can just fold the seats, and then you have a ton of space. Bam! And for this new generation of the Yukon, and of course the other full-size SUVs from GM, you now have a lower load floor, more space because it has an independent rear suspension, so they were able to lower the floor, and tons of space. I don't think you really need an XL version of the Yukon. I think for most people this will be just fine, but of course if you have a large family, maybe the XL version might work for you better, but I think this is all you would need. Just take a look at the side of this fuel door. It's humongous. And of course, here's where you put your diesel and your DEF fluid. And you know, DEF fluid, you shouldn't worry about it too much. Maybe every 5,000 miles, the truck will tell you, depending on your usage, how far you can go before you have to fill up. Overall style, check. Well, that's my opinion. Power and torque, check. This diesel has it. Efficiency, check. Towing, four-wheel drive capability, comfort with the air suspension, of course, check. Interior comfort and technology with all the cameras, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, I think it's check, including the rear infotainment system. And then above all that, GMC is making it even more affordable. Yes, this is a very expensive SUV still for all these features at $82,245, but it's about $2,500 cheaper using the Duramax discount and also the Denali Ultimate Package discount. So they're making it a little bit easier to purchase your next Denali, and I think that's great. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is the Denali Yukon the best full-size SUV from GM? And as always, go back to TFLtruck.com for all the latest news, views, and real-world big truck and SUV reviews.